What is up, fellas? JPS Delivers here. Hopefully all is well, going up against Peyton Manning and company, but Chester Taylor. Santana Moss is out, I believe. They do have Clifton. They have a pretty damn good offensive line. Besides the right tackle, he's out too. Colin Jenkins is right there, more of like a 3-4 type D-end interior guy, like a Nada was at first, before they're like, hey, let's play this fucking right and just move that motherfucker to D-tackle and just let him destroy interior offensive lines. But coming to the CW, Peyton Manning is NFL Training Day. From the same people who brought you Training Day with Denzel Washington and Ethan Cock, comes Peyton Manning's Training Days. On episode 1, will he or will he not mushroom stamp another trainer? Coming next on the CW after Sabrina the Teenage Bitch. Alright, and then they're gonna get the ball first. Jesus Christ, what was going on to that one? But there we go. Here it is. Kickoff from Mr. Janikowski himself. This Seahawks team scared me for sure. This their offense. I mean, you saw the connection between, Anthony Gonzalez and the likes of Peyton Manning and stuff like that. I mean, I was looking forward to this matchup. It's the first time in a while I've been playing ever against Peyton Manning, or at least a drafted team, because like with a lot of these Maddens and stuff, because the salary cap, you gotta have the salary cap on there. You don't want the NFL to be like, the fucking New York Yankees, because then, you would literally eventually have a team in the NFL that you could, buy out the best players. And it would be the Yankees, except on steroids, even though Peyton Manning and Anthony Gonzalez is pretty much on steroids, though. But hey, it's going to be fourth down, going to be our ball now. Nice little run by Kevin Jones. And then Vince Young, just trying to do Vince Young things. I think that would have been a sack in most cases, or not. But it's going to be the Seahawks ball. Not too well of a run. Chester Taylor didn't really have that good of a game. But you imagine, like, a New York Yankees type team in the NFL. I mean, you imagine, like, a Patrick Mahomes, Julio Jones, and Michael Thomas all on the same team. But speaking of, beautiful interception on that one. Is the man going to take it to the house? No. Chester Taylor, who, just because the salary cap stuff, Peyton Manning wasn't technically able to get drafted by any teams in the first round. So now you not only get to utilize having Chester Taylor, who's a pretty solid running back. Of course, your job's going to get taken away when a guy like Adrian Peterson comes to town. Jesus Christ, Vince Young got absolutely fucking mauled on that play. And there goes Mr. Anus, Mr. Avant on the play. Terrible. I hate that. Okay, his vision's pretty fucking small on that one, but you'd think Vince Young would be able to still get that ball passed to Mr. Dustin Keller. Trying to get Dustin Keller involved more, but unfortunately that's just the case. On this one, 1st and 10, I don't know why. So what was a penalty? Oh, it was a holding penalty. Or no, what it was is intentional grounding, I call it. I mean, he was still in the pocket on that one. And beautiful catch by, was that Manningham? Was Mario Manningham already in the NFL at this point? I think he was, yeah, because he was on like NCAA 2006 or something like that. Here we go, Chris Henry on the nice little catch right there on that play. And then Mr. Kevin Jones on the outside. It should be, pretty sure it should be our longest play of the day, but down 3-7 right now. It's this team, Rashard Mendenhall before the Larry Johnson type tweets and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it's Larry Johnson, right? Is that his name? First name? On the Chiefs? Posting all that shit on the NFL. And look at this fucking play right here by Vince Young. It's just a shame that the accuracy just isn't there. The awareness obviously isn't. As that dude's got a fucking small ass quarterback vision. But there you go. Throwing it away on 2nd and goal. Let's fucking back him up even more. The dude had oh, Jesus Christ. Vince Young. I don't even know how Vince Young was still. I mean, I don't think Vince Young's the smartest dude. Look at how lucky that play is. Right there. Beautiful touchdown from one UT T-Sip man to another. Very lucky, but also very gorgeous at the same time. So nice touchdown on that one. Peyton Manning Company still getting things done for the most part, even though Chris Hope comes in, looks really nice, batting down a ball that was uncatchable to begin with. But here we go, Kevin Jones to the outside. Kevin Jones, man, he's definitely an underrated player in these Madden games. Like a two-way, dual-threat player. Just, you know, again, it's just the shittiness of getting drafted by the Lions and stuff like that. So it is what it is. It's whatever, though. But, hey, it's all good. We're going to try to utilize him as well. And then here we go, Dustin Keller. Terrible pass. Should have been a holding penalty. That does not fucking matter at this point. As there we go. Well on our way to having to deal with more Peyton Manning in this one. Definitely tell you what, will definitely be sleepless in Seattle if you had to play Peyton Manning every fucking time. You'd have to go face the 12s when you're already dealing with number 18. That would just fucking absolutely suck. It would suck more than having to be Peyton Manning's trainer, even though that's pretty fucking hard to begin with. They should have been a first down. And there you go. Yep, forgot. They had challenged the spot of the ball. And Anthony Gonzalez from one Colts player. Wouldn't he look at first round pick out of Ohio State? Anthony Gonzalez? I think so. He just didn't. You know, obviously, it's quite a bit of hype to get drafted in the first round as a wide receiver when Peyton Manning already has Reggie Wayne and Marvin Harrison there, even though Marvin Harrison starting to get old, but even then, you know, didn't stop Marvin Harrison from murdering a man in Philly, am I right? And then there we go, nice little fumble recovery, gonna be our ball now. Here we go, 2nd and 5. Kevin Jones gets tackled on the play, but it does set up a very, very manageable 3rd down, in which, hey, when you got to do like Vince Young, you might as well just fucking march your way down, running half the time, kind of looking like Reggie McNeil in that NCAA video. They could not stop the option in that game. But there you go, offensive pass interference. I think it's a shame sometimes you're trying to get leverage, and this video game is very, very protective of defensive backs and stuff being able to well, not get really many calls at all in the, well, against their favor and stuff. It's always in their fucking favor. There you go, offensive pass interference again. Hey, let's just fucking, this is like fucking Oprah for fucking offensive pass interference flags. Hey, you get a flag, you get a flag, you get a flag. Oh, fuck all y'all. And here we go, 1st down for Mr. Peyton Manning on the outside, and there lazily. I tried to just like not hit him too hard to get defensive pass interference. But that's what you get.
So far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here.
With Mr. Gonzalez shitting on us once again, and bang.
Only one man back. In this direction.
They're pretty much tackling like Seattle's defense would be in what,
pressure.
6 or 7 years from this point. Vince
The
Young
3rd.
has from the outside. Hard ass fucking hit. Kevin Jones on the outside. No, not really getting much. But hey, still in the red zone. Wide open. Jesus Christ.
He made his last field goal attempt, which was over 50 yards.
Just way too easy. I think. Did they go back to? I think they do in the Maddens now. The only fucking smart thing they do in these fucking Madden games now is that they went back to making it more challenging, and that should have been a fucking interception. But, you know, linebackers have bricks for hands in these games, except when the defense is, you know, when you're going up against anybody else. Here we go, Roy Williams finally sets himself up on that play. Nicely done. There you go, Kevin Jones. It's tackled down, and then Mr. Stinson come on in and fuck our shit once again. And another holding penalty. So there you go. That's that. And then here's a fucking interception by A.J. Cock on that play. I mean, dude, there's like way too many dudes.
They're coming with the
easy immature points doing this shit. But A.J. Hawk, who does he play still? I know he at least still has part of it. And what a terrible fucking defensive play right there. Defensive, oh yeah, there you go. Defensive pass interference now. Fuck the Eagles, right? Fuck this Eagles team. Get a touchdown
with the throw.
But he's definitely on the Pat McAfee, and then oh god, this fucking terrible fucking tackling. At this point, I mean, I was just sitting there like, man, are we about to lose this game? Like, are we really? I was like, nah, we're losing this game. Like, we can't fucking stop them on offense whatsoever. But hey, lucky enough, we got Kevin
Difficulty
Jones
stopping
on the
them
ball.
on third down.
We do have the likes of Vince Young setting it out
Looking
for these
deep to the
guys right
right.
here. And
He's got it. The 40.
beautiful,
The 30.
beautiful broken
20,
tackle by Mr.
The 10.
Perry.
Touchdown,
And
Eagles.
it's going to be a touchdown, and I believe we take it down. Yep, down by 2 at this point.
Looking for the goal
What do
line.
we end up doing? Nice
the
little
handoff.
play, action play. Are we able to get anybody else?
Closing in.
No, we're not. But we do have one of the fastest players on the entire field on both sides of the field.
Pressure. Gets
At
rid of it.
quarterback. So for a dude that can't throw it accurately well
Going
at
for
all,
the deep man.
at least you can run around and just be a
Knocked away.
douchebag
Come out in the fourth
like
grade.
that.
Hand
Like
it off.
half the dudes on like Madden
Setting up
and
play
shit
action.
like that.
Unleashes
There we
the
go,
deep
pass
ball.
out to Mr. Dustin Keller. But nope,
Well on
gonna be
third down to this
incomplete
point.
on this one. And here we go, Vince Young rolling around. Who's gonna go find? Oh, it's Mr.
Looking left for
Anus.
the long pass.
And he's going to
He's
shit on
there
this
for the catch.
defense.
The receiver with
Beautifully
a lot of
done.
open room. And
Beautiful
he high steps his
play.
way to the end zone.
I mean, the improvisation by
Receives the
Vince Young. It's
handle.
not even funny. This improv is not even funny.
The Eagles line
Beautiful
up in a 4-3.
touchdown. Gonna take the lead.
The
20
Eagles
points.
with a 4-man front.
21.
Play action.
Thought,
Rolling.
I swear to God, I thought
You see
Peyton
the
was
bench in
going to
front.
start running at me. I was like, this dude, because that's the one thing.
Gets the pass
I
off.
need to really
way to
figure
pick
out
up
how to do
first
the
down.
quarterback
He'll pass
slide
on first down.
properly.
Gets
Because
rid
I
of
see
it.
all the fucking
Leaping
CPU
wide
doing it,
receiver.
like Dante Culpepper in his last
Pass
game.
on first down.
In the Texans
With the
game,
pass,
we went up against the Dolphins.
He hits
Here
his
we go.
receiver. Sheds the catch.
Anthony Gonzalez just says,
Touchdown.
fuck you, bitch.
Seahawks. The Seahawks with a 4-man
I
front.
don't even know if that's true, but
Running with a
apparently
lot of room
according
in
to the
front.
Madden game it is.
Number
Insane.
out of the I formation.
Broken tackle and
Hands it off to
strength.
the back.
And we have a nice
They'll
move
spot this one at
by
the
Mr. Kevin
47-yard
Jones.
line.
Hey,
So that
you know
tackle
what?
now
Yeah,
gives
well,
him 4.
fuck my shit up some more.
Seahawks come out
Right.
on a nickel pack.
Part of me has to
Paisley
trade
here on
him, but we
first
can't
down.
at this point.
Throws
Here we
it.
go, nice pass out
He
to
hits
Chris
his
Henry.
receiver back in the shotgun.
But it's going to be a
Dropping
flag on
back.
the play, but it does
Gets the
get
pass off.
offset. Here we go, Roy Williams
Jones,
now.
the lone back.
So, about 3 minutes, 15 seconds left in this entire game. Well, maybe. We'll just have to
With
see.
the pass.
There you go, Dante Hall.
Receiver has
Nice awareness on there. If you saw, he
In this
backed up
direction.
while waiting for the ball. He had plenty of room. Here we go, Kevin Jones.
Runs over the top.
Getting it again.
Number 3.
Just
The
trucked that
Seahawks
dude,
come
but
out in
also
the
lost his
4-3.
helmet.
With the counterplay.
Forgot to play this below dead.
Numbers in
What
motion.
if that's the
Hand
last
it
play of
off.
the game? Do they get an extra
Going.
play? If he trucks the dude and has his helmet fucking
Tucks it
fall.
away.
I don't know. All I know though is that nicely
Hand it
done
off.
with this running game, setting everything up for right here. I mean, chip shots.
Zikowski has the
Chip shots.
opportunity to win it.
Nothing
Or
can
if he
go
misses,
wrong,
we
right?
go to
I
overtime.
mean, right? Could nothing go wrong? Could nothing go wrong? I'm absolutely kidding. Nothing goes wrong
That
at
gives
all.
them
We
the
fucking
lead
beat
here
this
in the
Seahawks
final
team
period.
on the road. Nicely
A lot
done.
of touchdowns in this one, but it came down to
231
just a field
against
goal
a
for a
high-powered
3-point win.
offense led by Peyton Manning. They didn't really use Chester Taylor all too much. I'm pretty sure they didn't use Chester Taylor
This is Al
at
Michaels
all
with John
with the
Madden
shit.
saying goodbye
And
for
you know
EA
what? That's their
Sports.
fucking loss. They can fucking deal with it. They can kiss my ass. Andy Reid is right there. Andy Reid is the best, man. Not really the best, but you know, he's the best, right? I mean, the Walrus coach is the best, but pretty even passing attack or pass rush attack right there. Or how about offensive attack, you dumbass? Yes. So 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Beautiful 48% on the completion. Only 67 yards by Kevin Jones. However, we got, 2 of those touchdowns. Extremely long plays with Devon and Perry. Of course, Perry has 1 fucking catch for the entire game. And I do have realistic sliders on, so that way, well, realistic enough. I guess it's pretty realistic when you have a bunch of fucking pass interference calls. Except a bunch of offensive ones. But Hainsworth gets a sack. Harvey gets a sack. You get a sack by the cornerback and Mr. Lawson at linebacker. And then you had Bodden with a sack and an interception. So nicely done. Interception by A.J. Hawk. Big hits by those guys. I felt like they got more, but Spires and Jenkins with sacks as well. Just look at that game by Anthony Gonzalez. 8 catches, 168 yards, 3 touchdowns. That dude is bossing on us. Chester Taylor, yeah, 14 yards, 10 attempts, 350 yards, 4 touchdowns. Jesus. Later, fellas.